On today's Silver Screen, the boys soccer team kicks off its season.
Students get their dance on.
And random punching?
Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today's Friday, March 21st, and your Silver Screen Report starts now.
The interest meeting for next year's Student Council was held this week.
One student who has been impacted by the organization is Student Body President Devon Chapman. Hamilton McAfee has the profile.
Kind, uplifting, and driven. These are just a few of the adjectives students use to describe Student Body President Devon Chapman.
I think one of the greatest attributes that he has is that his positive attitude towards life. He's always got a smile on his face coming into class, and that not only keeps us excited and a positive attitude in my classroom, but it's just kind of infectious towards all of his peers.
He always seems to have a smile on his face that he just wants to share with everyone else.
Students and teachers agree Devon is a leader.
He always knows what he's doing, and he's really productive in his work, and he always tells us what to do and makes sure that we're doing it, and he just always knows what to do and when to do it at the right time.
I've seen Devon show many leadership qualities here in my class as well as around the school. He keeps the class morale up and is a leader in his lab group and in the group of boys in my 3A class, which is always a good time.
Devon's role in Student Council has helped improve his leadership skills.
It's given me more of a grind and a hustler type attitude as far as getting things done. As a leader, a lot of the responsibility rests on you, a lot of responsibility of the people you lead and what goes on and what they do, it all rests on you.
Throughout the year, he just seemed to progress more as like a leader, and a lot more like socially as a leader. Like he's a lot more comfortable, like anyone in the class can talk to him. It's not like an awkward situation ever.
I think it's definitely given him an experience that he's going to need to show leadership later on in life, whether that be through organizing the student council events or even just on a small scale in my classroom. I think that he's definitely grown as a student as well as grown as a leader throughout the year. He's a great student, and I'll definitely miss seeing him around.
This has been Hamilton McAfee with your Silver Screen Report.
You know, there are a lot of talented dancers at Dutch Fork, but I'm definitely not one of them.
I guess I'm a good dancer if the electric slide counts.
Well, yesterday, dancers from District 5 joined together in the gym for Dance Day. Melissa Kyer has the story.
Dance teacher Jenny Haynes supervised Dance Day, an outlet for students to improve their dancing abilities.
District 5 Dance Day is where we bring in all of the teams and all of the dance programs from around the district, and we have master classes from a professional company come in, teach them all dance, and then we have a lecture demonstration where the students get to ask them questions about their choreography process, if they have real jobs, and then that night we put on a benefit concert with all of the dance programs here in the district, including the professional company, performing all on one stage, and it costs canned goods to get in, and then we donate that to Harvest Hope Food Bank.
Dance Day offers the opportunity of experiencing dancing firsthand.
I think Dance Day is a good idea because everyone around the district can interact together, know each other a little better.
I do think it's a good idea. It's so people who are interested in dance can come out and see what it's like, and it also brings every dance company that we have around here together and just dance together.
I think Dance Day is a great idea because it promotes dancing, and it not only combines like athleticism but with like the art, so it's a great combination, and it promotes dancing like throughout the district.
The district-wide event was beneficial for those interested in dance.
We're taking master classes from a professional artist. So it'll be all 4 of the high schools, Dutch Fork High, Chapin High, Irmo High, Spring Hill High. It'll be 3 of the 3 middle schools, Dutch Fork Middle School, Chapin Middle School, and Irmo Middle School. And they'll all come and they'll get to take master classes with each other. So it's not the entire programs, it's just select dancers out of each of those programs. And they get to come and they get to take master classes with each other, meet each other, and then give back to the community by having the benefit concert that night.
I think they'll see very different styles. I think every company offers something different. So it'd be really interesting, and I think it's a learning process.
Participation was encouraged for the possible skills students could learn.
I do encourage people to participate in it. If they like to dance, they should dance. They should be afraid about it.
Everyone should go, and if you're interested in dancing, you should just go and see how it is, and if you like it. And if not, it's not your thing.
This has been Melissa Kyer for your Silver Screen Report.
Thanks, Melissa. For this week's Kids in the Hall, we asked students about their favorite dance moves.
Favorite dance move? I don't have one. I don't like the dance.
I like the cha-cha slide. That's my favorite dance because it's just fun how everyone comes together and just knows the same dance move.
My favorite dance move is the nae-nae because I think it looks kind of cool when people do it. It's just kind of like, yeah.
My favorite dance move is definitely the stanky leg. Pretty much just is classic. So easy to throw down.
Hey Jamie, what's your favorite dance move?
Mine's the sprinkler.
You know, I may not be a good dancer, but I've recently become skilled in the art of senioritis.
Yeah, I know, and as end of year quickly approaches, the seniors tend to lose focus. So here are some tips to beat senioritis.
A good tip to beat senioritis is to stay active in school.
Think about your future goals in life.
I guess just get your stuff done, like just don't slack off.
To beat senioritis, I think you just have to set goals.
I make a list of all the things I have to do, and then I try to do them all.
Just make sure you stay on top of things and keep everything in an orderly schedule.
Just kind of keeping organized, and like staying on the ball of classes that you know you have to pass to graduate.
I guess to like think about how close the end of the year is, like now.
Just stay motivated. I would say constantly remind yourself how close you are because you're almost there, and why not just do the least amount of work that you got left.
The SAT word of the week is indolent, an adjective meaning lazy.
Speaking of laziness, have you noticed all the trash the students leave behind in the cafeteria?
Yeah, I actually have noticed. Here are some tips for keeping the cafeteria clean.
After lunch has ended, I'm noticing that a lot of students have left their trays or trash behind. And it's getting worse as the year has progressed. So we're trying to, and I know Mr. Gold makes an effort to try to get on the microphone in the cafeteria and let students remind them to make sure they pick up their trash and trays. When you leave your trash or your tray on the table, then either one of the administrators or one of the teachers that are on duty or the custodians have to come by and clean up your mess. But that's not their responsibility. If a student is found to have left their trash, then they will be either assigned lunch duty or they will be assigned a twilight detention. If we find them on camera leaving it, then one of those detentions will be assigned by one of the administrators.
Hey Jamie, you know who has cleaned up this year? Our football and girls basketball teams. Lacey Jeter checks out each team's historic season ender.
Both football and girls basketball are hugely supported sports here at Dutch Fork, with the addition of championship rings under their sleeves.
I think it's phenomenal for the school. The football season always seems to get the school year off to a good start, and then the basketball team just continued with it. You know, the girls have won 3 in a row now, and I think it's very positive for the entire student body.
We had to prepare like really hard for it, and it's like everybody doubted us. So it's like the fact that we made it to state and we won state. I mean, I think that's really good.
I saw them going all the way. You know, they've put in the work and they've had experience. And for the girls team, it was just there. The school was behind the girls, so they didn't really have anything to lose. Everybody was on their side.
I think that how well our athletics have been doing this year really says something about our school, especially with all the stuff that we've overcome. Just like everybody coming together to support everybody, and I think it really says something about us.
With many things to look forward to, football and basketball trained hard and put forth loads of effort tailored for the state championships.
It wasn't a lot of like practicing because we already knew what we had to do, but it was just like getting ourselves in shape because we knew that Greenwood was like a running team, so we just had to prepare for that.
Preparation before that, even going back to the weightlifting the kids have done all off season with Coach Dix and Coach Knott's insistence that the kids be involved in the speed program and running track. Those things have all prepared the kids for that moment.
With many wins and accomplishments already, both teams have much to look forward to for next year.
We have a core with our some young receivers, of course, Matt Colburn coming back, a very good defensive line and secondary, and linebackers coming back, so we think we'll be in position to really compete again next year.
For football, I expect the same thing. You know, we got a lot of returners coming back. And for the girls team, I mean, 3 years in a row, I think they should do it 4, make more history.
This has been Lacey Jeter with your Silver Screen Report.
Can you believe we've won 2 state championships this year?
I know, that's just one of the many reasons why our school is so great.
Speaking of sports, the boys soccer team officially starts its season today against South Aiken. The team played BC Tuesday in preparation for its region games. Haley Youngener takes the field.
As the Dutch Fork boys soccer team faced BC this Tuesday, the team predicted their performance before stepping onto the pitch.
It's going to be a tough game. They're known for being a hard team, hard-nosed team, getting stuck in, winning the 50-50 battle. With our team lately, we've had a problem of working hard. So if we come out to work hard, everything else will fall into place. But if not, it can be a very long night for us.
I expect it to be a good game. They're a hard-working team, and we've been dealing with, fixing the kinks and working on our problems.
I think we'll do pretty good as long as we work hard. They're a hard-working team, so we just have to work harder than they do.
The team had many advantages over BC, such as strong strikers, wings, and midfielders.
We've got a lot of dangerous players, including our Welsh midfielder, Ryan Ross, and a couple other dangerous players on the wings. And if we can use those players to their abilities, then they will be very effective in the attack.
We're good at getting the ball out wide and moving up the flanks, and BC, they're not really good at defending out wide, so hopefully we can get them there.
As I just said, being physical, going into tackles, not playing scared. If we do that, usually everything else falls into place, playing the ball to feet, getting the ball wide. As
the stats weighed the odds against Dutch Fork, the team must focus on improving their weak points in practice.
They're number 2 in 3A, and right now we're 14 in 4A. They've played a few harder teams than we have, and they've come out on the good side.
We're really coming together as a team after we took that defeat to Irmo. We've discovered our issues and our problems, and we've worked together to overcome those issues and problems.
We've got to work on keeping our shape defensively, and we also have to work on keeping the ball possessively and not forcing attacks and waiting on them to occur.
Although the team lost in the second half 0-2, the game set the pace for region.
We need to come together and work together as a team to overcome these obstacles in front of us, such as BC.
I guess every game kind of prepares us, but this one is just the same week as our first region game, so it just kind of gets us in that mentality.
The Dutch Fork boys soccer team season officially starts tonight as they travel to South Aiken. The game starts at 7. We'll have an update on that game for you during the next show. Now back to you, Jamie and Jamie.
Thanks, Haley. Jamie, have you ever heard of the Good Advice Assault Man?
No, I haven't.
Well, he's the subject of this week's Random Minute.
What do you mean?
What the? Stay in school. What?
Hi.
Ah, dude, what's your problem?
Don't text and drive.
But the hardest part about having a pet giraffe is he's kind of homesick from the Serengeti. But I don't understand. Maybe it's just something about his way that he adapts. I don't know. But he eats a lot of leaves. And it's weird. It's really
Oh, are you kidding me? Always, always eat your vegetables. What?
Now for a few announcements. Do you have a talent you'd like to showcase on Silver Screen? Scan the QR code outside room 252 and fill out the form. There are only 7 episodes of Silver Screen left this year.
The third night Winks ends next Wednesday, so make sure you get all of your makeup work turned in as soon as possible.
Johnston's will be delivering graduation supplies Tuesday in front of the gym. You must pay in full to receive all graduation supplies.
There's a mandatory fashion and design club meeting after school today in room 241.
The art department will host its annual Recent Work art show on April 10th from 6 to 8 p.m.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week.
No. 1, 2,
Okay.
up on my shoe. Wait, I'm in the camera.
Hey Jamie, what's your favorite dance move?
Can we actually laugh?
No.
Eat senioritis.
Evan,
Have you noticed all the trash that students?
because I was just looking down because it felt like something bit me.